Alright, guys. Welcome back to Tito.tv. I'm your host. Of course, I am Tito Man. And we briefly just had a live showing how we rebuilt and what we were able to do through the off season of 2024. This is Dynasty Rebuilds with Tito.tv. With this particular Dynasty rebuild, we're taking the liberty to adjust some of the settings. The settings were adjusted to take an approach to make and feel more realism within the franchise Dynasty season. After adjusting here and there, we also, to add to the realism, looked up how much time is left on the clock on average when it comes down to the play being over, gathering in a huddle, snapping the huddle out, going to the line, lining up, and snapping the ball, with all the research leading to about 13 seconds left on any average college football play. So, we took accelerated clock and did a setup to accelerate right there past at 13 seconds left as they walk up to hike the ball. This will reenact some realism along with making sure the game doesn't last too long, but lasts long enough to give a authentic college football Saturday gameplay feel. So welcome to the live. We're going to wait, let the notification gang get out and get in. We are on week 0, the very start of the season. We're going to be facing off North Carolina State. Typically, when you start these seasons, you get the first, what they call week 0 off, but I did adjust the schedule. I didn't make it any easier or anything. I just compared it to a real schedule from 2025 so that we may follow a little bit of the realism that we were already aiming for. Speaking of realism, with everything set up the way that it was, the realism really kicked my ass when it came down to last year. So a one-star team basically got 2 wins for the whole entire 2024 season. So as we kick off 2025, we are hoping and praying that it is nothing like the last one. So we're going to start off this live with redshirting anyone, and this is where we will find out what the damn depth chart's going to look like, because that'll be the next step. After the depth chart, we'll check here and there news, look at the standings, maybe talk here and there, and then we'll get the game started. So we're going to start off with the quarterbacks. We got quite a few quarterbacks. We've got here DeMarco Iawasika, and he's a 6 even, 184 pounds from Kennesaw, Georgia. We're going to go ahead and sit him down. We've got Don Jennings. He's a 6'1", 182-pounder from Montevideo, New Jersey. We've got Fenua Kukoa, and this is a guy that'll probably be pretty decent. We got him off the Greenville, South Carolina, 6'2", scrambling quarterback at 214 pounds. Now, moving on to the next one, we got Trevor Gardeck. Trevor Gardeck's a 6'3", 182 freshman from Virginia Beach, Virginia. He's a good mental team player, and he tends to improvise with his tendencies. All right, and the last red shirt for this year will be, for the quarterbacks, will be Brevard, North Carolina's very own freshman, 6 even, 207-pound scrambler, Devin Segal. And this guy loves going on the road to play. All right. Moving on to the halfbacks here. And excuse me as I pause for the calls here. Okay, now we've got Andy Thompson. It's good on the road, fan favorite. Isaiah Brockle. Damn, bro. All right, so we're gonna have to figure this out, but we're gonna sit. Fuck, man. We'll sit. All right, so we gotta sit senior. That's how that'll go. I hate to have to sit by him, but we're not. All right, fullback. It's gotta be one or the other. So we got a 5'11", 238 from Rock Hill, or you got the guy from Georgia, 6'7", 238, clear-headed natural. All right, wide receivers. Jaden McGowan. Oh, Jaden McGowan. I believe he was a transfer. And, well, I'm not going to redshirt him, dude. Fuck it. All right. Javier Jackson from Orlando, Florida. He's definitely getting there. Red shirt on the left tackle. Matthew King, the senior left guard, getting red shirted. Damn, bro. Yeah, and I know you're what y'all are thinking, but the reason I'm doing this is yes, it's gonna hurt, but as I am building towards a year 3 build, so but I think you're going into it's technically going into my first year of the rebuild, but you got to say year 2 because you did own. I just got as someone else's mess is the problem. Um, some of these red shirts are necessary. And then they're going to develop again during the season, off season, and then in preseason. So when they come back as a red shirted senior, holy shit, they'll be ready to go. All right, no left ends. We have one right end. Oh, man, bro. We're going to have to take down J.D. Lampley. We got to fucking redshirt him, dude. God. But when he comes back, he's going to be a fucking beast. All right. We got Greg Gilkin from Venice, Florida. He's got the recoup. He's clear-headed, and he's a defensive line rally. Okay. The next one is Dom Cunningham, freshman from Kennesaw, Georgia, 6'1", 289. He's a power. He got a physical recoup, winning time, and defensive line rally. Red shirt, clear-headed. Bailey. All right, so from Bailey, North Carolina, we got the clear-headed freshman Gaio Segal, 6'3", 297, and man, oh man, is this man powerful. He'll be sitting this year, though. Left linebackers. We've got Brian Vaughn, who will be redshirted this year. He's a very quick road. He loves the road games. He's a freshman out of North Carolina, Arden. 6'2", 230. He's got a good power to him. Oh, man, we're going to have to damn let him play. Damn it. All right, middle linebackers. We've got the freshman Dave Bequette and the other fucking... All right, we'll sit Dom Coffee as well. The right linebacker we're going to be looking at Julian Davis from Macadonino, Georgia, 6'2", 224 pass coverage. We're going to sit him. All right, he's redshirted. Cover. We've got Ricky Lee the third from Atlanta, Georgia, another transfer. He's a junior, though. Oh, he'll be a beast. Free safety. Elaney Day is actually going to be redshirted. And then strong safety. The junior Javion Clark, 6'2", 181 from Macon, Georgia, or Macon, Georgia, whatever the fuck you call it. All right. Kicker, Conrad Senior. Obviously, we're not going to be sitting him. Actually, we may. All right. Yep, we can't sit him, so it is what it is. Now, if we're not going to sit Bond, damn. All right. So we're going to save that. Now we're going to go straight to the depth chart. Now let's talk about it. We've got Jake Garcia stepping up to the plate here. But I don't know, man. We're probably going to... All right, so I don't want to be rude, but as we are analyzing this, I know Coach Tylette McAllister has to make the choice. And the choice is, when you look at the team and they can't go 2-10, but you don't want to blame the quarterback outright. So what we're going to do is start Kattenhauser, the transfer from Anaheim, California. Now, Raheem Jeter, everyone else is redshirted, so yeah. Halfbacks, we've got JVS Bond leading the charge. Backing him up is TJ Engelman, the sophomore. And then the new transfer, Grayson Clue. We don't know much about him. However, we will find out. Fullbacks, we've got Quan Quick from Fairborn, Georgia. He's pretty big. He's 6', even 240. We got the senior, which is a tight end. And then, of course, the fullback backup position will go to Engelman. All right, wide receiver core here. All right, there's no doubt that Chase Sewell needs to be the leader of this team. But you kind of look at the transfer, Jaden McGowan, and he's a senior, so we're going to move him up above. Daniel Clark. Kylo Hurst, that's another good transfer. Brock Spalding, another transfer. Stanley Fox, another pickup. And this guy was redshirted last year. So Stanley Fox, has been waiting to play. We've got some new faces here, guys. I mean, I'm not saying this will be a good year. I'm just saying that there is potential. As we go into the tight ends, of course, Riles is here, but I'm thinking that we may need to start the sophomore just on the premise because of the fullbacks, because they'll be blocking and coming in. So the left tackles. All right, left tackles are set. On the left guard side, we've got hey. What does this mean? Boy. Yeah, the thing's missing out of it. One of these is missing. I gotta put it back in.
Is it that one?
I don't know yet. Yeah, it is.
It's got to be, because the other phone wouldn't work without one.
What do you mean?
Your cell phone?
Without it?
It wouldn't work without it? And the cards and stuff in it? It's got to have it to work. So.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, huh?
Are you going to move that too?
Yeah, just this last one. There you go. You're good.
Okay.
That's all I want to do.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Okay.
Just then with that, like you sit down, it leans, and all that will fall on top of your head. Or it has the possibility to.
I don't think about stuff like that.
Well, I've seen it happen.
Obviously, because I sat here while it was there.
Yep,
So.
but I've added things and moved it around, so it could be. It definitely was unstable. Like I said, it doesn't mean you were going to get it. All right, we're back, and we're going to put. Okay, so we've got a sophomore right guard that we can put in right here. This is why you got to look through this. Right tackle's been moved. And moving on the left end here. Okay, defensive tackles. Definitely some new faces here. Jordan Phillips is a transfer. CJ Mims transfer. Samuel's a transfer. Raheem's a transfer. Shakiah Thompson is a transfer. The whole line is brand spanking new. We needed it. We ended up going 2-10 anyways. It's fucking awful.
Whoa.
Yeah, was bad. Zach Barker's come from Georgia on a transfer. This is a star transfer right here. Cordell, Georgia, 6'1", speed rusher.
Georgia too. Too many hurricanes. North Carolina too. Too many hurricanes.
Stupid. You're so dumb.
Too soon.
Maybe. Okay. Then we'll put him in. All right. Moving on to the middle linebackers. We've got Damian Wilson, the senior from Grover, North Carolina, who came on over. Then we've got Zyke, maybe. I'm probably murdering it. But Barker, 5'11", 218. Got Dwight Johnson Jr. and Greg Turner. The right linebackers backing in here, Dwight Johnson Jr. Wait, I swear I just said that.
You did. He can play either.
No, I have to fix that. I want to read. I don't like that people being named the same fucking thing. That's stupid.
Is he?
Yeah.
Same thing?
Yeah, right?
Number 41, go back. Let's see if he's the same one.
Yo, so he needs to be down. All right, so
he can play either position.
That's what I mean. Okay, that's the problem.
So he needs to be put one or the other.
Right, because we don't want him overdoing it. Okay,
Right.
so we'll put him in there. He's fast, and then we'll let him play here. Yeah, because see, he's number one, so he'll be on the field a lot. Then he'll have to come in to back up them, and it'll fuck the whole thing up.
Right, so put him there because he's better at that position.
Got it. Right linebacker here from, let's see. And then we can use Damien as a backup. No, we need to find like a rookie that's not playing a position. There it is. Yep, perfect. Okay, good. Freshman. Shit. Okay. Cornerbacks. Isaiah Brown Murray, new guy. Aiden Duncanson. He actually is another new one. Tamir Brown's new. Dalen Diston's new. Kamiri McKinley's new. All that looks good. All right. Free safeties. We'd have a freshman free safety that I picked up somehow. And he is Omarion from Lewis, 6'2", 185. Nice pickup by me. However, he was redshirted last year, so I couldn't play him. So I didn't pick him up. Okay, he was just redshirted. Got it.
Right.
Got it. Gavin Gibson, a junior. Pretty decent overall. All right, that's good. Strong safeties. We got a senior heading up, Dontavius Nash. And backing him up, Jordan Huff. Tyler Jackson.
That's good because Nash was third on the other safety.
Okay. And I don't think, yeah, we're having to use a strong safety right here. That's not as good, but it is what it is. Because we don't have another free safety. So, okay. All right, now, kick return. All right, we'll put a freshman in there. Punt return. We'll put.
Oh, you're getting some different. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, this is something different. All right. That sets up all that. Now we just have to go in, and we've already set up all 35 targets. That's great. We're moving along. Very good. All right. We just got to finish scouting, which is pretty simple. Probably have to I'm gonna clean out the thing. Probably have to run that heat coming up soon, so we don't because it was dropped really low today or last night.
It's supposed to be, yeah, I think it was like 45 or something, Patsy said.
Mhm.
Yeah, next week it's supposed to drop.
Yeah, we got a lot of work we gotta do. So.
Yeah, I think next week it's going to drop down into the 40s.
Yeah, next week will be pretty much a week plan out.
I don't know. It's supposed to get like down to 46 or something. I
We'll
think
watch.
I'm gonna leave my stuff out.
Yeah, we'll watch. I gotta try to figure out plan, etc. That type of thing. All right, so these guys need a scholarship. All right, you running away?
Yeah, I love you, baby.
Okay, I love you too. You have a good night. Oh, it's daytime?
I love you, baby.
Kidding me, babe. Love you too. Oh my God. Is that plant down? Pepper plant. If it is, bring it in a little more. Any green diamond, you're definitely going to want to offer to. So I'm doing that now. Quite a many. I've done pretty good this time around. Okay, so we got 95 hours left. Boom! Verbally committed immediately. Nice shot. Full back. Not quite. Wide receiver. All right, let's look at what we got. Okay. Denbo. Like Debo. All right, with the 5 of him. Offensive tackle. Let's look and see what we got here. Oh, jeez. Center. Defensive end. All right, and that's it. Let's get ready for a game versus North Carolina State. Here is the top 25 as we start off. Obviously, I'm not in the talks. The points are out. Here it is. Michigan, Oregon, Louisville are the top 3. Following behind for the top 5 would be Miami and Alabama. And respectively for the top 10 or 6 through 10 would be 6, Boston College. Number 7, Texas. Number 8, Nebraska. Number 9, Utah. Number 10, Syracuse. Then trailing behind Syracuse, 11, Ohio State. Number 12, Notre Dame. 13, TCU. Number 14, South Carolina. Number 15, Purdue. 16, Cincinnati. 17, Clemson. 18, Georgia. 19, West Virginia. 20, North Carolina. 21, Florida. Minnesota, 22. 23, Liberty. Georgia Tech, 24. 25, Arkansas. With all that being said, guys, that is your preseason into regular season rankings from the media. The coaches' media is a little different, but as is follows, 1s through 25 without saying much. So make sure you follow. Number 1 would be Miami, and so forth to number 2, Nebraska, Michigan, Boston, Oregon. However, Alabama's number 6. 7, Texas. 8, Louisville. 9, Ohio State. 10, Utah. And everything looks the same for the most part, except for Clemson's 19. Now, as we go in, there's some pretty big games. However, the week 0 rivalry game, as for a kickoff, should get some decent show. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to go ahead and load into this game. We're going to get this game out of the way. We're going to see how this team operates with the newcomings of all the additions. I would say we've got at least a quarter of the additions added in. However, another quarter of those additions had to be red-shirted, and other players had to be red-shirted that were already good. However, this is warming up to do the year 3 that I told you about. Year 3 is going to be a mofo for any team facing out ECU. ECU will be built up. And I would say by year 4, we may be the force to be reckoned with. But depending on how these guys play is how I can kind of judge if it's going to be more of a year 3 or a year 4. But either way, welcome to NC State versus ECU rivalry game. I'm Tito, your host. This is Tito.tv College Football 25 franchise full length 15-minute realism. Now, with all that, let's get it. So we're going to get our uniforms on today for the cook-off. The cook-off, yeah. We're going to go ahead and go with the home option 2 here. And NC State is in their red attire. All right, guys, we're going to kick off 2025 season. Wish me luck. This one's dedicated
Welcome
to
to
fun.
Downey-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the AAC, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Pirates will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field at 25.
Uh-oh.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Looks like he got hurt.
Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I should have picked that.
NC State quick to the line. To the air. It's Bailey. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose.
Whoa! He's hurt.
Huge fumble recovery. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
That don't get you hype. Wow. Josiah Robinson was a senior transfer, guys. We welcome him to the team. I had to, talking to some of these players, we had to beg them. We had to convince them, hey, we're trying to build something. Look at this team, and you need players.
Snagged in the middle. It's Connor. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught behind the line.
Oh!
And that defense,
they're trying to get some, get back, hurt somebody, huh?
And he is ridden out of bounds. Offense gets set for second down. Pocket starts to collapse.
Nope.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Right.
Oh.
He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. The Pirates decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Nowhere to run
And
on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
ECU had a lot of seniors go, and to be honest with you, they didn't have a lot of skill, but the replacements and transfers definitely should make a difference, but we'll see, as NC State was able to beat them last season easily.
With a fresh set of downs. The option look.
Ooh.
A pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48.
And I'm hoping that there'll be some bigger hits this year coming through, so we'll see.
Looking for a crease. It's Smothers. At the 40, there he goes.
Oh, he tried to take off.
And they get him down at the 30.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
To the ground. He's got it again. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got it and still on his feet.
Damn!
Take it to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. A game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And
damn,
settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know.
All right. Yeah, we got to get out there and play, bro.
Kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more...
Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After the misconnection, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the open. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
He got it.
A huge pickup.
Wow.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And his offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive. Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
And 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Quarterback checking off. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's in. Complete. And he's
Oh, man, these are dangerous.
Almost intercepted. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. A shot toward the end zone.
Nice.
Touchdown, ECU.
They just wasn't really paying attention.
And this offense gets on the board in the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And they swarm him under. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Hard running there.
Oh,
Marking
dang.
down at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll tell you, this is a hard defense to run against if you're going to go sideline to sideline because of that guy's speed at linebacker. He can get all the way to the perimeter, chase the quarterback down on the option, and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Impressive.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor.
Oh,
How
man.
do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Moving away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself.
Dirty bit.
1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Running with power.
Nice.
Stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Takes the easy completion. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Floating away. He'll pull it down. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle.
Fuck!
And the defense had its
Sorry.
hands full, but they finally wrestled
man.
down short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
Ooh,
He
nice.
blew a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Metcalf. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Now on 1st down from the 28. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but, man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
That's the best thing about rivalry games like this.
Come on,
For the
damn
winning
it.
Team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
NC State going up tempo. Takes the handoff. It's Smothers. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. He stops at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Split backs here. They'll run the option. Finds a crease at the 20. He's up to 73 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. NC State now operating from the red zone. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Fires into traffic.
Nice.
He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Easy money.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. To the air, it's Hauser. Buying some time as he moves left. Got his man. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Now they'll run the draw.
Nice.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And what a push up front by this offense.
TJ Engelman, good job.
In unison, driving out of their stance, moving into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball.
Oh, the rain.
Fumbles are
I don't know if that's a real fumble, though.
Always thinking about his defensive player. Man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. Really try to get to that football. Nice job of getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turn.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bond.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, and make some catches.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And the Pirates get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. looking for a gap. It's Bond. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going, Sam?
They'll throw it on 1st down.
There we go.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. And he really needed a
another draw. Hell yeah.
It was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got it in the middle. It's McCray.
Oh!
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take a shot.
Wow! What a catch.
Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. It did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You've got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. It's caught. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him.
Nope.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll
Ain't
try to
nowhere.
get points on the board before the break.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success.
Jamal Williams.
We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Finds his tight end. And And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Big play coming up right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. Touchdown, NC State. And these offenses are clicking already. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with?
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. To the air, it's Hauser. They get him down after he makes the catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose on the field. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Wolfpack. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Sending the offense back to work. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing
Stop.
things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking for space. It's Bond.
Oh,
Enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Now improvising. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They'll run play action. Skips away from pressure.
yeah, fuck you. You not even out. You block for me.
Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning it over and moving the stage.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on that second down.
The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella.
Oh, nice.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Right on target with that last pass. Now it's 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
It's hard to stop right now. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again, who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. And the Pirates want to move quickly. Run it with the fullback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Really good run there on the He got 5, but there's still 3.
Give it to the guy with no neck, 2 chin straps, oversized shoulder pads, the big burly fullbacks. Those guys are awesome. They're kind of a dying breed in college football, but you love seeing them get the pigskin, fall forward, and hit anybody.
Yeah, I love my fullback.
Let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kansas is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Lawrence deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 14 to Fresno State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to find his man on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
A little one?
After the
I feel you.
it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense in a split backfield. On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Bailey. They're trying to get to him. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
All right.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Quarterback just flat missed it, incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Connor. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. He has been in see-ball, get-ball mode all day, and he is making his mark in this rivalry game, guys.
I'll tell you, he was sick and tired of reading about and hearing about the offenses coming into this one. This guy had his own designs and his own plans. He has been balling, David, all over the field.
And it's so fun. A rivalry game, you have so much emotion, so much passion. Well, guess what? You can let that out on defense. And defense, you can fly around, make plays, and he's been doing it all game long.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
Now on 1st down from the 30. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He tries to take the top off.
Let's go.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
Oh.
Too
much hesitation.
They've got it at the 49.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll immediately call timeout. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Pirates will call on their punt team. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field, score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
No.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's McCray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Nope.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll go right back to him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. He leaves it with his back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Hauser. They're bringing heat. Hit as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, East Carolina.
And the Pirates will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll bring it back. It's Metcalf. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, heading to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to...
The ball squirts free. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Dave, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble. Big-time costly mistake.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Breaks the tackle. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. 325. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Bond. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Swings it out to the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's massive, all the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defensive end understanding football? Understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete. Corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
The fuck was that?
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. He's going up top. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Just find some juice.
Oh, that was a weird noise I made. I swear it was a spider.
Get some first downs, get some positive.
He hold on.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Smashes through. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Here on third down. Fast motion from the offense. Here comes the option. Shakes off the defender. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks.
He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. He's got the ball, that one's live. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Pressure coming. Bowls his way forward. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save
No!
Absolutely.
In the rain. Good job, brother man.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Getting some heat. He's in a world of trouble. And
Nice.
goes a catastrophic loss on that play.
Catastrophic loss.
Aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end. A little bit of space to throw the football, and you can tell they wanted to be aggressive, wanted to take a shot. Defense was ready, locked them down, but thank goodness still had a little space left.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside.
Ooh!
Interception number 3 on the day.
They both threw 3 picks, but his were way more important than mine. Because he threw one at the very end. He went close to the end.
Nice job. You got him backed up. us up with some great scoring field position.
Oh, all right, we got to hold on to the ball in the rain. Yeah, this is a different team this time around. Dontavious Nash.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. The defense really did its job, David, and now the offense can put a little breathing room in this one.
Yeah, nice footwork.
Would be great, but it's nice to know that you can depend on your defense coming up with a big stop, Jesse.
What's that? Tetris.
And David, I'd love to be able to pay off that defensive effort by putting
I can't even do it.
together here when it matters most.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover. Pick up that first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range, and you've got the football, you've got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to at least score a touchdown to retake
Stupid.
the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum.
Absolutely stupid.
If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
You must protect the kicker when he's
Are
in
you
a defenseless
fucking stupid?
position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down.
Rivalry game got to him, brother. That's it.
Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It's still 3rd and goal.
Oh, man, that was true.
It's a draw.
Oh,
under by the defense.
No timeouts left, buddy boy.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
I'm gonna let it cook all the way down. There's no reason. Everything's calm. That's crazy that it's this slow. But
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
last thing I need to do is get blocked, you know what I mean?
The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost.
See it down New Orleans. Big men keep on dining.
And the field goal unit stays put. They will
Boing,
try to
boing.
deliver the haymaker and
Rolling
deck 'em with a
on.
touchdown on 4th and goal.
Rolling on the river.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all.
Nice.
Good.
And after 3 penalties and a couple times back, coach decided, we'll kick it. And they set up, they thought, man, we was going to do some funky business. Bloop. Kicker getting this a celebration. And it took enough time to cook the game. Nice.
Into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
it's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. And we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So North Carolina State actually put up a really good fight in the second quarter, but once they got out of halftime, their number, I guess, had been figured out. And East Carolina held them to no points in the third and no points in the fourth. With 28 points going into halftime would be the last time that North Carolina State would score. When you look at East Carolina, they came in and they scored. Okay, the first quarter, well, you know, it was all right. Back and forth, it was tied. Then the second quarter came and they got punched in the mouth. And then they came back, they tried to put some scores up, and at the end of the day, they come out on top by fighting hard and shutting the other team down. I'm Tito.tv, and that's an introduction for week 1, well, week 0 for year 2. And I know the ECU fans are happy to see that they finally get themselves a W on the board here. And we will automatically go into week 1. All right, in the right end, and Jaden McGowan with the 3-reception, 68-yard touchdown was the player of the week in his conference. Now, this is a little bit different. So what they did was they were able to play the week off where there's only certain important games on. And it looks like they were one of the televised important games. And ECU played their case. However, this was last year. And after the dismal year, this was already set in ink. However, some of the new names on ECU, and they almost landed Nick Harbor from South Carolina, but he decided not to go there because the wide receiver core was too much developed, and he wanted to be the main point and the main build, and I'm sure he would have been. However, we do have some decent ones, but not a lot. Let's go. Oh, wow. No big deal, man. You'll just be facing, top team when you get back. Mm. All right, guys. So week 1 is in swing, and all the games are being played. Week 2 is now upon us, and I think everything's pretty much well developed. Everybody's at least played a game now. Excuse me. So we're gonna take a check at the top 25. All right. Looks like Louisville still hasn't played, and Liberty
Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. We're really looking forward to this matchup. We've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the AAC, the East Carolina Pirates. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Pirates will get us underway with the opening kickoff. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Gamecocks are in the hurry up.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Gets away from one. He's got space. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays. We saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
offense getting set for first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open.
Got some room headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything